Hey, this week we don't have a top comment because all your comments were shit. Do better. But I did go to Penang and I did meet some fans.
We love Boston! Yeah, baby!
Nice. Wait, did you get a bunch of kids to say balls deep?
Yeah.
Okay.
All Liverpool fans, huh? Only
Well done,
Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
He brought his jerseys to give to the crowd.
Right, yeah. Okay.
I just want to say that saya tidak terlibat dalam kes ini. Ini semua Harvinth Skin sahaja.
Hey, welcome back to this episode of Balls Deep.
Let's go.
I just want to say something. My name is Harvinth Skin. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Who are you shushing, bro?
Didn't you say that Darwin NUNEZ is useless?
Bro, Darwin NUNEZ is the GOAT!
That was last week.
Absolutely. Please introduce yourself first.
Hi, my name's Adam Rakim, Liverpool fan only. You've never seen me in any other jersey.
Disclaimer. Hi, my name is Unku Idris and I am an Arsenal fan.
Hi, my name is Kavin J and I'm a Man United fan.
Hi, my name is Moyat K and I risk getting a heart attack by watching Manchester United games.
It's actually true.
That's a fact.
No, it's very hard to remain sober as a Man United fan.
No, what I mean is that Moya
Did risk your heart.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're good.
I'm okay, but you know, I might have to wear like a heart monitor nowadays.
Okay. Hey, listen. We're gonna start off this episode with the banger of a score. Darwin NUNEZ, the GOAT. I told you guys from day one. This guy is the best striker available in the market. 15 minutes is all he needed for man of the match.
Can we put the clips?
Can we put the clips, please?
Who did I say is going to be top scorer? Who?
Erling Haaland.
Darwin motherfucking NUNEZ. Brother.
No, don't high five this guy. Don't encourage this behavior.
Listen, you played shit though last year. You played shit.
Try my best, guys.
Damn, Trent.
Sorry, guys.
How is that not a red card for Trent? How did you all not get a red card?
Okay,
Slow
slow
down.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Okay.
Van Dijk's was not a red card.
No.
It was.
Two times in a row.
It was not a red card.
It was not a damn fucking red card. It was yellow at best.
I'm sorry, but as the non-biased person right now, it wasn't.
I'm also a non-biased person and it was.
I am also a non-biased person.
You are far from the non-biased person.
No, if he's not biased, I'm not biased.
Bro, that tackle was outside of the penalty box.
Yes.
He got the ball and the player. Yes.
But he got the ball. He didn't get
the ball.
It's not about whether or not he gets the ball. It is whether or not it is a denial of a clear goal scoring opportunity. The ball, Alexander Isak was ahead of the ball at the time. So how can you say that he had a clear
were we watching the same
goal
game?
scoring opportunity?
We were watching the same game.
You know what this L stands for? Lawyer.
Bro, no. Kami, can we agree that Van Dijk went through the player to get the ball?
Pause.
Okay, yellow card.
No, but it was
Do I think it's a foul?
It's a
Do
foul.
I think it's a foul? Yes, it's a foul.
You are
but
not
it's only a red card if it's only a red card if it's a denial of a clear goal scoring opportunity.
How is that not clear?
It's not clear, bro.
Two
It was
things.
outside the damn box.
Number one,
He was the last man.
Isaac had a lot more to do. Okay,
Yep.
He had a lot more to do.
Yes.
And number two, if I'm not mistaken, the rules say now.
I'll finish.
The rules say now a clear goal scoring opportunity only happens inside the penalty box. Although don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
But it's not a clear goal scoring opportunity.
You're forgetting one very important thing. Which was he the last man?
Yeah, that's the thing. He
it's
was the
only-
last man.
It does matter.
That's the oldest rule in the game.
Okay, but
It's
he
only-
didn't get past, bro.
The last man rule applies because of the clear goal scoring opportunity rule.
No,
Then
you
because
read it together.
No, if he
Bro,
doesn't,
and he was side by side, bro. They were side by
he was-
side. It was
you're-
not like Van Dijk was
Pause.
fucking here.
No, Isak was ahead of
Isak
him,
was
man.
turning him
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Isak would have gone if
The
he
reason
didn't.
why-
If he didn't impede him, if he didn't go through him, he would have gone through and he would have got that goal.
Just like McAllister.
question.
Okay, y'all want to see this red card get overturned again?
Okay, I don't think it's going to
It's
get
not going to
overturned.
get overturned.
It's not gonna get
It's not gonna get overturned.
No, but
But I don't think it was a red card.
okay. In any case, Trent for the second yellow.
No. You know why? The first one was not yellow.
Yeah. This new rule about like
Time
showing
wasting,
reaction.
it's
and
mad.
Look,
he got
dude,
literally pushed out.
Dude, we got two yellow cards. One
Yeah,
was
okay, but not a red lah. Yellow is fine. You want to give five?
Hey, we got Rashford got a yellow card by two players colliding with each other. Alright, Bruno got a yellow card by him being tackled.
Okay.
Alright, so at the end of the day, this is the rules. This you get a yellow card if you time waste or you talk shit.
Bro, the time wasting
he
was
kicked
like
the ball away.
He didn't kick the ball, he threw the ball.
It doesn't matter.
He threw the ball.
It doesn't matter. He threw the ball. That is the new rules. You get a yellow card.
All I know is that this is, I don't know whether this is a fact or not, but this has to be a new record for the most red cards.
Yeah.
Most yellow cards. It is actually the most yellow cards.
The most red cards also.
Right?
I
It has
think
to be,
it's-
right?
I think it's weird. It's
weird. It's super
so
weird. Yeah.
And it goes to show that even the ref felt like, okay, I shouldn't have given him a yellow card for that throw. Because now I'm not going to give him the yellow card.
Yeah.
Because it's sensible. That was the most sensible thing that the ref did.
No, the rules. Like, if you want to follow the rules.
Yes,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Follow rules. For
I'm
what?
sorry. Hey, look, we yellow cards have been flying everywhere. All the other teams are getting the yellow cards. The
but not
second
the red.
yellows. No, even the second yellows also.
What I will say is, even if Trent got sent off, it wouldn't have made a difference because
Liverpool
No, it was a good game. It was a good game. Honestly, like I think Newcastle showed up, in my opinion, right? That goal from Gordon, that the play between him.
Mental.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly, I honestly think that Newcastle failed. Once they got the goal in, they did not play the game.
Yeah.
Like you see, they went 10 men down. Dude, you have a 1 goal advantage, and you're telling me that your top 4, pedigree, and you are in Champions League, and you cannot manage a game with
10 men, going against 10 men.
26 minutes.
Yeah.
In 26 minutes, you go against 10 men. Right, you got what? 64 minutes left.
Yeah.
Right, plus extra time, which is another 108 minutes. Right. You mean to tell me, as a pedigree top 4, you cannot control that game?
Yeah.
That's some bullshit, lah. I don't know.
Are you okay, bro? Like you're
No,
very
no.
angry.
I'm very angry.
For some reason, I feel like
No, because Newcastle, okay, we've been talking about you, Eddie. How the fuck is he doing this? You know, all this. Now, look, 2 games. Okay, against Man City, they dropped the ball. Against Liverpool,
but
against 10 men.
But it's
It's
against
Liverpool, bro.
It's against
Liverpool,
Manchester City.
yeah.
It's Liverpool. Then you tell me they're top 4.
It's against
And
Darwin.
I never
then
said
you
it.
are saying that, oh no, Newcastle will replace Manchester United.
Yeah,
No, with this kind of shit.
I think
they might.
Nah, fuck that.
I would say if United,
I don't think them dropping the ball was like how bad they are. I think it's just because Liverpool is Liverpool.
Hey, okay, you calm the fuck down. Okay?
but that's a fair point.
The
That's a
difference.
fair point.
Y'all were
Liverpool showed
shit.
up.
We were not shit, bro.
Listen, y'all played well. I get it, but y'all couldn't.
That's exactly what he
listen,
said.
y'all couldn't score a goal at all. It's not like to say that.
Bro,
Okay. At the end when Darwin
What
Nunes
does
came
it
in.
matter if it's going to end or the start?
No, what I'm saying is the whole time when y'all were down by 10 men, they couldn't do one thing, is it? They couldn't score another goal, is it?
They couldn't.
Dude, the difference maker here is Darwin Nunes, right?
Yeah, Darwin-
all jokes aside,
Yeah, which he fucking wrote off.
He was the game changer, right? And I think if we were to talk about Darwin Nunes alone, right, the guy has been criticized a lot, right? You know, with the fee that he came in and whatnot. But you know, we have to remember that he is young, right? But that was the perfect game state for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, like, get him on the counter, right? And then also at the same time, the assist from Salah was the winning goal, right?
Winning goal, yeah.
Both goals.
Right? Both goals were from Salah.
No. I don't think so. Only one.
The first one was the bump of of Botman, right? Was it Botman, right? So he got lucky with that first one, right? But he still
But
he
the
finished
finish,
it,
the
right?
finish.
To finish
Yeah.
it.
Which
was
is the
nowhere
one
near
thing
lucky,
that
though.
I would have never banked on him doing because he misses chances.
Exactly. If you roll back the clips from last season, I have bet on Darwin Nunes so many times. I specifically said if United had a chance to get Darwin Nunes, they should have.
Yeah.
I've always thought he's a good player.
Yeah.
And you saw him yesterday. This guy can do it all. And I don't know. I don't know why he's not in the starting lineup.
In my opinion,
But how much you want to put money that says that all Liverpool fans are going to put him in the FPL, triple captain him, and he's going to blank next
No,
week?
you know why? Because there's just too many rotation options.
Bro,
That's why you can't.
There's 5 of them.
The one thing now that I hope happens is Nunes seeing that he can finish 2 out of 2 chances and taking
Just takes off,
because if he takes every chance, he's the new Fernando Torres.
the new Fernando Torres.
Ian Rush, Robbie Fowler, El Nino, Roberto Firmino, Darwin Nunes.
This is classic Liverpool fandom.
It is.
Yo, honestly,
The thing is, right?
Yeah.
If he didn't score the 2 goals yesterday, he would have been in the same list as David Ngok, Andre Voronin, Christian
Was
Benteke,
Ryan Babel also fall in
Ryan
there?
Babel.
But that didn't happen.
You know what?
Let's go. Darwin Nunez.
You know what was the difference? The number 9.
Number 9, bro.
No,
The
but
kid changed.
But then going back
Everything
to that second goal, right? I felt that it was very indicative of what he can truly do, right?
Oh, no, of course.
because that ball, that through ball from Salah, right? He doesn't get service like that a lot, right? And it was that counter attack. It was being 1-1.
You mean
10 men
Nunez
down.
doesn't get
Like,
service like that?
Yeah,
He does.
Does he get service like that?
Because
Because
he fucks it up.
No,
Let's
Kai
fuck it
Havertz
up.
also got a lot of potential, but you know, at the end of the day,
we'll get there in a bit. We'll get there in a bit.
Jumping.
no, I'm just saying. You
yeah.
want to say, he's got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we all knew he had potential.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the Liverpool's preseason, he was doing quite well. I just don't know why he's not in the in the starting lineup.
No,
for 2
he
games.
is.
He will be now. He
Yeah.
will be
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that's why triple captain blank next week.
What the thing is that this last game week, right, there was a lot of heartbreak, right? There was a lot of potential heartbreaks.
Oh, there was a lot of comeback. There was a lot of drama.
Like Moya was saying, right? He needs to have we all need heart monitors now, right?
Yeah.
You know, from an Arsenal perspective, from United perspective, Liverpool, you guys, like very, very scary, right? Roller coaster ride.
Nunez came
right?
on and it was all good.
But yeah, exactly. So there was a lot of moments, defining
Clip
moments.
this for next week.
Yeah, and I'm just
really
for you
blank
guys must be fucking happy
Oh
that
yeah,
Nunez
for
showed
sure,
up.
man, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Once
When
Van
he-
Dijk was sent off, I was like, it's game over.
But how did you guys feel when he was being subbed, right? I'm gonna quote you like last week. Don't be a dickhead, right? Right? How did you truly feel, honestly feel when you saw that Nunez was being brought on?
Hey, bro, I knew that the game is gonna go overturn itself.
Right.
And Liverpool were gonna win. Hey,
No, but
Darwin
It was
Nunez.
against the odds, bro.
Bro,
It's
at
against
least
the
if you
odds.
tell Leonard don't be a dickhead, he doesn't be a dickhead.
No, but what about you, man? Like,
No, I mean, the past few games, I won't lie, if I was Darwin Nunez, I'd be like, damn, what the fuck I gotta do to
Yeah.
get minutes, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when he came, the past few games he's been coming on, he's been running around like a headless chicken and all that.
Yeah.
So I knew he was gonna do something, but
Yeah.
2 goals, nah,
Right?
never.
Hey, no, I knew from the
never.
start. I felt it. The thing is now, he's going to strike fear into everyone's eyes, you know. he's going to be the top scorer.
Watch
Hey,
it.
quote me on this. Quote me on this.
quote me on this.
Quote me
Watch
on
it
this.
black.
He's going to be the top
Yeah,
scorer.
honestly, if he plays like every single minute, like Haaland
If he
does,
plays,
20 goals
He
easily,
doesn't need to
20
play.
yeah.
10 minutes. Pop, pop, man of the match, baby.
How did we get from Darwin Nunez is a good player, but how did we get Darwin Nunez is now better than Haaland?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
No, this is how Liverpool fans
but
operate.
if he starts, right, whose spot does he take?
Anybody, bro. Gakpo,
can take-
bro.
Bro, he
think
will
he
take
takes-
fucking Alisson spot lah, bro. At this point.
I think he
He's
will
Gakpo,
take
right?
Gakpo's
Ga-
spot
because
as well
Gakpo
because
is
Gakpo is playing that
quite
role.
shit, right?
He's a winger, not really a striker.
Yeah.
Playing in that role and really is not finding.
And the first 2
himself in
games he was playing like in the midfield.
Yeah.
So I think it's not
Right.
really like. I think we're not optimizing him though, in my opinion.
Because I foresee him being your game changer of the bench, right?
No,
You know,
no, no,
moving
no.
forward. Just he's gonna start
He's now
every game
the
now.
club legend now.
Okay.
Fuck, Gakpo.
No, fucking Nunez.
He's
Nunez.
going to replace FSG.
Oh yeah.
he's going to buy over the club.
And Glazers also, right?
Of course. Hey.
Watch this,
World
bro.
peace.
Yeah.
World
Nunez,
peace.
Nunez is in it.
Yo, but Newcastle, you know, before that game, I was thinking that Newcastle's midfield was gonna overrun your midfield.
For sure.
I was thinking that Joe Linton was gonna bully Endo.
This guy said
Endo was about to get
4-1, bro.
Oppenheimer.
4-2.
Right, you know,
and
Endo was
to
gonna
be
get
fair-
Oppenheimer,
To
right?
be fair, it was going that way.
Yeah,
and
it
then
was,
y'all,
right?
y'all
It
got
was.
the red card and then just
They
It was
didn't
1-0.
capitalize.
1-0, it wasn't going
They
that
didn't
way,
capitalize. Yeah, they didn't
they
capitalize.
did not capitalize.
No,
And
but
I was
they-
very disappointed in
They,
Newcastle.
Almiron had that one shot.
Almiron, bro.
That
Alisson
shot
saved.
and
That
was
save,
solid,
the
bro.
save,
Yeah,
Alisson.
yeah,
Yeah, but that was
it.
it. That's
Yeah, that was
all
it.
they
Yeah,
did.
that was
They
it.
could
Yeah.
have. I mean, look, if they just got organized, if they just, got together and played as we know Newcastle can,
Yeah.
they would have.
Why
done
do you sound
something.
like a Newcastle fan?
I am not. I'm just very disappointed
just not
that
a Liverpool
Newcastle.
fan.
I'm
just
a
not
fan
Liverpool.
of football, bro. Football first.
Okay.
the culture, you know.
Correct or not? Okay, right.
We'll
Congrats.
Hey, it's not like they played. No, why are you congratulating them?
He played,
I'm Ben, bro. I'm Ben.
Yeah, he played shit.
Vice captain, bro.
My captain.
Hey, but Trent, what the fuck was he
Hey, Trent
doing?
was
I
horrible.
will say this though.
Yeah.
The first 3 games, Trent has been the most disappointing player
Weakest
by far.
link,
Yeah,
right?
weakest link by far.
Yeah.
He gave away like 2 goals.
Yeah.
One this week, one last week.
Yeah.
And bro, he cut his hair short. His biceps are like huge now. I thought Cafu though.
Cafu.
Cafu season coming. Man.
Resurgence, right?
Cafu
Cafu
He's
resurgence.
been so bad though. He's been so bad. And he-
What can you do to get him better? Like play him midfield.
I don't
What
know,
to do?
because like
Take him out of the team,
the last game, we was playing him in his new system and he gave away the first goal against
No, but
Bournemouth. So
what,
he's,
I don't understand
I don't-
how
I don't know
this,
either,
this
man. I don't know
drop- he-
either.
dude, at 22, he was the shit. Like he was like
Yeah,
people
best,
were
yeah.
hailing him.
That was because Van Dijk was also on par. That
He
was
was so
because
good.
Matip,
Yeah.
Matip and Van Dijk were just on the ball. They
And
were
also,
there
look,
saving
Hendo-
him each time.
Hendo also
That's the only
fair
difference.
enough,
But Trent was always the same player. He still is the same player. Creatively, attackingly, he is one of the
Actually, I
greatest
don't think so. You know?
wingbacks.
I think if you look at the team that won the Champions League and you look at the players they still have now, Trent is the only player that has actually improved. His weaknesses are still there,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you compare
yeah.
it, right? Van Dijk has gone down.
Yeah.
Salah is not the same Salah
but Van
anymore.
Dijk had that like knee injury. So
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But Trent is the only player who you could say defensively he's always been bad.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
But his creative output has actually increased.
Yeah.
Right.
It has.
So he's the only one who's actually improved.
Yeah, because he
That's the
assisted
thing, the
Gordon
frailties,
yesterday.
yeah, the centre backs are not doing this. So even Robertson has gone down.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
see
Sorry, did
Robertson
Konate
taking the
play?
shift again.
Did Konate play?
Konate is injured.
Matip
Ah.
was playing.
Matip
guys-
was playing.
Yeah.
So
Play,
it's
play.
so your next game is going to be Matip
Jogo,
and Jogo Mesa.
Jogo, bro.
Hey man, as long as we got Nunes, it's all good.
No lah,
Yep,
be Matip
yep,
and Darwin Nunez in the middle.
No, in fact, the rest of the team won't show up.
We're
It's just
we're gonna move on to the next comeback of the week. Manchester United against Nottingham Forest.
Crap.
What a crazy game!
Congrats.
Congratulations to Manchester United.
Yes, we
for
played that
almost
game.
losing.
hey, so did y'all.
Last minute, they couldn't score
They
until
couldn't.
last minute,
Yeah.
and they had to score through a penalty.
I believe we scored in the 70 something
Yeah,
minute.
yeah, yeah.
They
We
scored
scored
at
earlier.
90 plus 3, you know.
Yeah.
That's
And
more
they
thrilling,
rolled-
bro.
That's
One man
what
down.
Without a penalty. Without a penalty.
It was a stone cold penalty. It was a stone
They were
cold
playing
penalty.
Newcastle. You guys playing Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, bro.
Hey, don't shit on
Our
Steve
team
Cooper and his
is
boys,
top
man.
4 Champions League. You all struggle against
Yeah,
Nottingham
Newcastle,
Forest.
Newcastle did nothing that game. I'm sorry, but
Hey,
they
let's
did not
talk
do
to a more
anything.
sensible Man United fan.
I don't know, man. Again, I just think that the first 2 goals were ridiculous.
Ridiculous, yes.
How we
Nana.
considered it. I don't understand in what universe Marcus Rashford is the last man of a corner.
Correct. Why? He's tall.
No, it doesn't matter. The only logical reason why he was there is because he had pace. But he got done for pace from the
Okay.
Awani.
Think about this.
Awani,
Think about
Bro,
this.
that's a beast,
This
bro.
guy is one of your tallest
Former
players
Liverpool.
Yeah.
in a corner defending.
I don't know.
Like
I,
what?
I just legitimately think that United. Remember,
They're
like
shit now.
2 weeks ago, I came. 2 weeks, I said.
They,
2
they
weeks
are,
ago.
they are shit.
No,
All 3 games unconvincing.
no, what I said 2 weeks
Burnley.
ago. What I
The
said 2
Burnley
weeks
game
ago
behind the
was
closed doors.
They remind me of Oli. It reminds me of Rangnick.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
in a sense where
Nah,
they needed
dude.
a joke. They needed to be shocked, and then they said, "Oh, you know what? We're actually playing a game of football here, right?" And I think it's what happened here. And even then, it wasn't convincing. We were still lacking a focal point up front. I'm just amazed Marshall didn't get injured. Right? He wasn't.
That's a big win for you guys.
Yeah, that's that's like,
Yeah.
oh,
He
okay.
got up, brushed his teeth, we're like, gone lah, finish. He got a hamstring.
He can play the next game. Is like,
Yeah.
okay, good enough, you know. But other than that, I'm struggling to find
Yeah.
positives.
Okay, look, I mean, Martial, I give him a bit of leeway because he hasn't played in a long time.
Yeah,
Right?
fine.
Fair enough. I give
He
him
never
trust
does
me.
play for a long
Yeah, he hasn't played in a long time. Okay?
He doesn't play for a long time ever.
Hey, the fact that he brushed his teeth, didn't pull his hamstring is a big deal. And also, like, okay, there was positives in Rashford running down the wing. There was positives in Bruno being the highest ever chance creation in the Premier League. There is positives in...
The only positive is Bruno, I feel. That is
Yeah, yeah,
acceptable. Bruno has been pulling the strings, playing
There is
ball.
positives with Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Dalo.
I mean, if you mid-table
high up
standards,
the-
yeah.
Look, can you let us have our time? You all
It's a
already
show, bro. It's a
enough
show.
lah. You all talk about Liverpool.
No, I'm just saying you guys are shit.
Fucking what? Don't worry. Darwin Nunez will come in our team and we'll be fine.
Hey, bro, are you on your period or what, bro? Relax, bro.
Too much caffeine.
I'm telling you, bro, you guys have been unconvincing the first 3 games.
Exactly.
You guys are shit. You are trying to you're trying to make it seem like you guys are there.
No, I'm
shitting
not.
on Liverpool, who have been performing and doing well, beating Newcastle at least.
Okay.
But United, even though you guys won the last game, you guys have been shit and still are shit. There's no progress at all.
Even though I brought it up as a joke, right? You guys also lost that game behind closed doors
Yeah,
against
but
Burnley
who was
3-0,
playing?
right?
Like,
I
you
don't
have
know.
to understand.
I don't know who was playing.
Dude, it was the second team.
Yeah. No, nine out of the 11 starters in that Burnley game had not played for United before. So,
Hey man,
Oh, for real?
still a
Yeah.
L, right?
Yeah, no, hey, if you want to bring up closed door match or then don't lah.
Then don't lah.
Don't
Talk about how great United are.
No, I didn't say I will be the first to say that yes, United were unconvincing the first 3 games.
You are not the first. You denied what I said, bro.
I
You
did.
seriously-
No, I'm just saying, shut the fuck up, let me talk, then we talk.
Okay.
Okay? What I'm saying is, I'll be the first to admit, yes, it was bad. I get it. Right? But, I mean, I'm not going to say that, oh, this is the worst United team I've ever seen, because we've seen worse.
Yeah,
We
of
have
course.
seen a lot worse.
Of course. Look, I'm judging from this season, right?
Yeah.
Wolves was unconvincing,
Correct.
but we kept a clean sheet.
Correct.
Right? And then we had Spurs. First 30 minutes we were actually good.
Yes.
And then we dropped off and
Correct.
we conceded 2 goals.
Correct.
Right?
where to
And
go
now
with
we're
this?
in Nottingham Forest, where we conceded 2 weak goals. And even
In
after
the first 5
in the first 5
minutes,
minutes, and
yeah.
even after they went down to 10 men, we weren't pushing them. You said a lot of things about Newcastle not pressing their advantage against Liverpool. United didn't do that either, you know? So I'm just thinking right now, every time I watch United, fine, there's some positives lah. You know,
Okay.
we play well. We scored 3
Yeah,
goals.
but
That's a good
you
positive.
want positive. There were positive. We were better than...
But there's still...
Spurs.
We were better than
I love
what we
watching
were
United fans
against
talk.
Spurs.
You know what? I've been saying all these things that Moyet are saying, right? But I'm putting it bluntly. I'm like,
Yeah.
they suck, right?
I'm
But
just-
when Moyet is saying it,
I'm
Calvin
just...
is-
I'm
Look,
He's
what
got a
I'm
point,
saying,
he's got a
look,
point.
he's saying that there is no positives. There are positives.
like I
Positives
say,
is
there
what
are
are the wins
positives.
there, like?
There are some like
The
look, we
wins
kept
are-
a clean sheet against Wolves. We played good 30 minutes
No,
against
forget about the
Spurs.
first 2 games. Okay,
And then
in
here
this
we scored,
game-
here we scored 3 goals. That's a positive.
And
you know,
yes.
I never thought we would score 3 goals. Right? This is at the start of the game. I
Okay.
thought 2-0. I'm like, okay, at best we're gonna get a draw now, right? I never thought we would score 3 goals. 3 goals, positive. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking, you know what? I can't believe we needed to come back against Nottingham Forest. Like, they're right. They're absolutely right to make fun of us for the result against
United
Nottingham
fans
Forest. Like, look, I'm being really sensible, and I'm being
you are.
being sensible.
You are.
Yeah, and all I can say is, look, there's like a 20% positive, but I'm just looking. I mean, I'm sorry for being pessimistic, but there's like 80% of things which just like makes me afraid of facing these guys next week.
I'm not.
Wow.
I am not.
Don't make a bet.
No, I'm not.
Whoa.
But no, I am not. I am hopeful to face them next week. I'm not. And I'll tell you why. Because at least we know. Look, listen. At the end of the day, at least we know our problems. We know where the problems are.
Everybody knows your problem.
What are the problems?
So,
Tell her. You know what? Tell her.
I can tell you one problem.
No striker.
No striker.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Luke
And
Shaw
we-
injured.
And we signed a striker that was injured.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
guys are
yeah,
not
yeah.
playing
Maguire's
well.
still there.
There's no tightness in the game. There's no... And this has been the
Tightness.
same... Bro,
Tightness.
this has been... Don't be salty, bro.
No, tightness. I like the word tightness.
The problem is that you guys are the same team as last season
And
and the season before.
okay.
Okay, not season before lah.
Yeah, I can
Last
say I can
season,
say
yes.
the same thing about Liverpool, but I'm not going to, because you know why?
I've always said this,
You're-
man.
you're- what?
It's a
Okay,
Ten Hag,
fine.
man. It's a Ten Hag problem. I've said this to you
don't
before,
think
and then I
Okay,
think...
yeah,
and-
that's
and-
some bullshit lah.
And then this guy almost fucking killed
No,
my
that's
ass.
not bullshit. Okay? Yeah, it's not a Ten Hag problem. It's a player problem, and we know where the filthy
So
lie.
which
We
player
know
is
that
the
there is a
problem?
balance problem. We know that the midfield has got
It's
some
not a Ten
issues
Hag
with it.
problem. man.
It's a system change. It's a system problem.
Which
right?
is ma-
Sorry,
which
it's
is-
not a problem. It's a transition issue.
Yes,
Right?
When
You guys have been transitioning for a long time, my
all
G.
transition.
Look.
But they
thing
won the cup
is,
last- they won the
in
league cup last
last
year.
season,
Yeah.
Ten Hag wanted to play a certain way. He
Exactly.
wanted to play a certain way. He couldn't play that way. And so he had to adapt and he said, okay, you know what? We're going to play this very like scrappy, we'll score, we'll have to rely on David De Gea a bit more, you know, we'll just get out of jail
Play
a
to our
lot of times,
strengths.
right? And now this season, he says, okay, I've got the pieces I want. I've got Onana, I've got Mount, and now I have a striker who can, you know, maybe translate my vision onto the pitch, right? So he now is trying to work that system which he initially tried to bring but couldn't, right? So there's a transition there. There's a transition there which admittedly should have been sorted out in pre-season, but it hasn't, and it's rearing its head now.
The system is the system. You're trying to transition. I get it. I get it. I completely get it. But to make the system work, you need to make sure that you've got the right parts, right? When I say parts, I mean the players, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So then, like, you know, looking at your track record, right? Looking at Ten Hag's track record in terms of his transfers and signings, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but
You're wrong.
I think majority of his signings are all from, like, you know, people that he knew
worked
from,
with,
that he's worked with,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
From like Ajax, from like Anthony's from Ajax, was it
million.
Onana?
It's fine.
And then also even Mount, to be honest, Mount was with him at Vitesse.
He wanted to sign Mount when he was at Utrecht or something like when Ten Hag was in Utrecht.
Yeah. No, okay. Now, having said that, yes, he did get the pieces, but he didn't get all the pieces he wanted because of financial constraints with the fair play and Glazers and fuck them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, look, he got some of the pieces that he wanted. He wanted a goalkeeper, he got that goalkeeper. Right? He wanted Mount, he got Mount. Mount is not playing well. I get it. Anthony is a bastard. Right? I don't know why we still keep playing Anthony, because Jadon Sancho is there who can play better. But and we still don't have a striker who's injured. Right?
How long is he out for? How much longer is he out for?
He might be back for Arsenal.
He might be back, but I don't think he will play straight away.
Oh,
You're
right.
starting
You're
against
banking
Arsenal.
on that whole United debutant goal thing, right?
Yeah,
Where-
also, I don't think he's going to start. I don't think he's going to start against Arsenal. He cannot.
Right.
You cannot throw a youngster in his first game into Arsenal.
Right.
That is not going to happen. He's probably going to start
But that's what
Martial.
Rashford did.
You did it with Anthony.
Yeah, you did it with Anthony, you did it with Rashford, like the amount of
but
fucking debutants.
when-
that scored
Why
against
can't you just
Arsenal.
say they suck, bro? That's my question. Why can't you are giving all these problems, you're listing out all the problems,
Okay.
you just can't say they suck.
Are you done? Okay. Now,
Hey, Luke Shaw injury. What's the story with
it's
that?
he's
got
going to
2
be
months.
Sorry,
2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Remember.
Right.
That's why we are.
minimum 2 months actually.
Yeah,
we don't know
That's
yet.
why you're.
That's why we're
eyeing-
looking at Mark Cucurella.
Cucurella, bro.
Okay, so I'll say it. Man United suck.
Okay.
And we're gonna move on to Arsenal,
Rio.
who
Also
fumbled
suck.
the bag. They fumbled the bag.
You know, can I just say something, right?
Yeah, I
This
just want to
show,
say they suck.
Constantly, I am on my own, right? Because you United, there's a pair here.
Yeah.
Right now, Liverpool is a pair here as well. Even fucking Chelsea, you got Mark and Leonard pairing up, right? I'm
We need
always
a
here.
pair for
No, you know what?
Yeah.
You know why? Because
I
you
talk
go
enough for 3 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Yo, dude,
Okay, but
what were you
dude,
saying? What were you saying?
Dude,
I don't know.
Arsenal
You
fumbled
were
the
saying,
bag.
No, you guys conceded again in like the first minute, bro. What do you have to say about that, bro? Honestly,
Dude, what I have to say about
Yeah,
that?
bro. First minute though. It's not funny.
We
at
are
this
the
point, though.
first team to concede a goal in the first minute 3 times in one calendar
Oh,
year.
for real?
For
Yeah.
real,
At
yeah.
home.
We have the new record now. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
well done.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yep.
Well
take-
done on that trophy. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You put it next to 96% of the season.
No lah, but it was a game that I definitely was
thought you guys
ready
were
that
gonna
we
win
were
it,
gonna win it.
Yeah.
I think you guys would have if not for that.
At 2-1 or so, I felt
just
like-
go yeah.
Yeah. So it goes back to the system, right?
The system, bro.
You know. So
They're
Is it
transitioning.
an Arteta problem?
Transitioning, bro.
no, it is
No,
an
no, it's a
Arteta
Ten Hag
problem.
problem, very
Yeah,
much.
it is an Arteta problem, and I will admit it. But not a bad problem. And the reason why is because remember last week when I said that we are Arteta now every game is
Tryna shuffle up his
everything
team,
up,
yeah.
right? And there's a rhyme and reason for it. The reason why he's doing all of this is because he's obviously
playing with 10 men.
preparing. No, he's preparing for a season where we have to compete in Champions League.
Yeah, also
right?
he's playing with 10 men.
Right? What do you mean?
Kai Havertz. Passenger, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, India sent the thing to the moon for cheaper. The satellite went for
You know,
cheaper.
no, but there's a lot to dissect. There's a lot to dissect at that Arsenal draw against Fulham. the first goal that we conceded in that first minute, it was Saka misplacing that pass back to the defense. And then Pereira, right?
Don't look at us, we sold him.
That was a fumble by the keeper, right?
By Ramsey, because he
By
was
Ramsey,
running
his
back.
position,
He was
running back. And even
But also the Pereira shot was a fumble. He was trying to go to the far.
But he celebrated like he meant it.
And then, the moment that goal went in, we definitely had to intensify the game, right?
Yeah, because was like,
we had our game plan.
there.
We want to play to our strengths, but then immediately the team had to answer to that goal and then just find an equalizer, right? And then we got it the moment that we made some changes to the squad, right? We brought in Fabio Vieira, who was the Kai Havertz of last season. And then, Arsenal fans wanted him out. But then this is what happens when you're patient enough, right? Good things happen, right?
Okay.
And then he got the penalty, right, from a great run that he made. And then he also assisted Nketiah for that second goal.
Very nice assist.
Fucking beautiful
Very
goal,
nice pass.
right?
Very
and
nice
he
pass.
also did that amazing bicycle kick, the one that Leno saved, right?
I saw that,
You
I saw
secretly
that.
Arsenal fan, right?
I was
He's
watching.
Hold on, what do you mean secretly?
I was watching both games.
But then this is why I say that it was a weekend of heartbreak, right? Because you can't even write it any better, right? Bernd Leno returning to the Emirates, right? And then he made a bunch of saves. He had a great game. Leno had a great game. But ultimately, it was frustrating because as an Arsenal fan, watching that lineup when it was announced, Kiwior playing on the left, and then Partey starting on the...
Kiwi.
Yeah, this Partey thing, what the hell is going
Partey
on?
playing on the right.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, right? People have been saying, why is Partey starting on the right? It's obviously because Arteta has some long-term plans with the season ahead, right? Right?
Sure, okay.
Transitioning.
His stats, right? His stats playing at right back this past 2 games has been better than his stats playing in the midfield. But
He's playing right back.
He's been deployed on the right, but then he's allowed to play, basically do that
like
inverted,
the Trent role.
Like the Trent role.
But doing it better.
Yeah, but doing better, right? But you look at right back, it's Partey, Kiwior is on the left,
Is Zinchenko injured?
and then Zinchenko's on the bench. Right. So ultimately, in my opinion, the reason why I think he's doing this is because he needs to rotate and he needs to prepare this squad, right, for FA Cup, for the league, for the League Cup, for Champions League, right? If he doesn't give them these minutes, he cannot then
Shouldn't this
implement
shouldn't this all have been done, like you said, in pre-season?
It's correct. But then, dude, game time, game week itself, preseason is preseason, man.
No,
you know what I mean?
I get it, but you don't just take a defensive midfielder and put him in midfield. Yes, his stats is better, but overall the stats are shit.
Dude, ultimately, he hasn't even released a statement yet explaining like these moves, right?
He doesn't have to. Why would he?
He doesn't have to. But for me, my personal opinion, I feel that it's a ripple effect of Urian Timber getting the ACL. Because he obviously was a big part of the plans. And then I think the moment he did that, he got his ACL injury in that first game, I think there was a ripple effect. And I think Arteta has had to basically adapt.
Why isn't
to all of that.
Gabriel playing?
Yeah, bro, I got him my FPL, man.
Yeah, hey, dude, you made the
He's
wrong
not
choice,
started,
man.
right? All three.
He's not
Started.
started. He's been coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
I mean, you guys had a good thing going on with that back four, right? Ben White on the
Ben
right,
White on the right,
Gabriel,
man.
Saliba, and
Dude, it was great.
It was
was
great.
perfect. The template is there.
Yeah.
And we can activate it anytime we want. But Arteta is actively choosing to switch it up every
because
game.
I
right?
don't think it's a rotation issue because we don't get a midweek game for at least another 2-3 weeks.
Which is why he's got that buffer, you know what I mean? He's got that runway to like, I'm going to get everybody accustomed, right? Under the lights, under the cameras, right? To get them playing, right? Like Kiwior, for example, right?
You think it's a documentary or what, bro?
That's why.
It's not, what the fuck is Arteta doing?
What I'm saying is it's different than preseason.
It's different to what Arsenal are used to doing.
What I would say is it's different from Liverpool. So Liverpool have picked up 7 points, right? 7 points against Newcastle and then last week,
Bournemouth.
Chelsea and Bournemouth. So Chelsea and Newcastle, right? You guys have basically played Forest, Fulham, and who did you play last week?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, you know. If I was a manager and I'm looking at it, I'm looking at these first 3 games. I'm not using it. I'm not using it to tinker with the system. I'm using it to get 9 points.
To get some points.
So that's where the divide right now is happening against Arsenal fans, right? Because if you guys saw that tweet that I sent to you guys, the one where that guy basically said like, oh, here are the different the different types of fans in the EPL, right? And then when he did the Arsenal one, it was basically how Arsenal fans are very reactive, right? Right, very very reactive, right? And right now, huge divide in the Arsenal fans, because you've got the ones who are saying, calm down, be patient, right? And then there's the ones who are saying like Arteta out right now.
Arteta out.
No, you know what I mean?
Okay, our fans were saying Arteta out.
Don't have that.
I wouldn't go as far as to say Arteta out, but
Yeah.
I would go as far as to say that Arsenal are not as good as they were last season.
Okay, and the reason why is because we have entered this season, you know, a new season after getting second place last year, and we overperformed, right, against everyone's expectations, right?
Okay.
And then now, you know, like I said, it's a 5-year game plan, right, for Arteta, and we're only in year 3 now. And
No, you're not. In
It's
year
year
3.
a year 4 or whatever lah, right? but what I'm trying to say is, right, is that he's constantly evolving the
So
team.
how long is this
right?
evolution?
You
Huh?
see,
5 years apparently.
How long is this fucking transition? Huh? How long? No, 4 years. 4 years. Huh? We only had 1 year of fucking Ten Hag. How long is this transition?
One year.
One year of Ten Hag.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 1 year.
Yeah.
No.
What?
He came in last season, bro.
Last season.
No, bro. Before that is the transition. Y'all will say
Yeah.
Ten Hag, and then before that y'all have transition.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I don't want to talk about you guys. I
I'm
don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk about you guys. I want to talk about Arsenal.
No, I know. We just returning the favor, lah, bro. We just returning the favor, lah.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, right, is that we're still in that evolution process.
Okay.
And for you to break...
Because
and-
evolution takes years.
And right now,
Yes.
you need to break the mold, right?
Okay.
You need to break the mold. So that's what Arteta is trying to do. But like I said, you're in Timber, a
He's
key
doing some
player.
weird shit,
He's doing some weird
He's
shit.
doing some weird shit.
But
I would say-
But
He needs to urine
going
test.
to United, right? I'm very confident that he's gonna go back to the
Don't
usual
bet.
template.
Don't
So what,
bet.
Ben White, right back?
So Ben White, right
Okay, no,
back,
but
you know,
what I will
passing in the
say is-
middle. Yeah.
But what I will say is,
Yeah.
like I mentioned, right? This is your season because it's the best time for you to get the title, right?
Yeah.
If you waste time with this tinkering and whatnot, you're never gonna get a better opportunity in this. Next season, Darwin Nunez is gonna have the best season of his life.
Next
This season, bro. This season. It starts now.
He's
Season
here.
starts now.
Right?
He's him.
You know,
we all revisit
Chelsea,
this.
I don't know, we laugh at them a lot, but Chelsea next season, I feel, you know, will be back up there as well, right? So
After or before Pochettino leaves?
they'll probably get posted in glue.
No,
back
but
up.
but you're right, Moya. You're completely
Yeah.
right, and that is what Arteta is thinking as well, which is why he
I
has chosen
don't
to go
think-
down this road.
because if you look
because you look at the sample size of the first 3 games that we've had so far for Arsenal specifically, and then you look at the stats compared to our entire season last year, right? In the first 3 games, right, you can fact check, right? Our XG has tripled in the first 3 games. And mind you, I was shocked myself when I saw these stats, right? And XG has tripled. Possession has increased by like another 15-20%. Passing has increased. Everything across the board, right, Calvin, has increased.
No, yeah, but who are you playing?
But to be fair, the teams that this is what I've been observing for the first 3 game weeks is that the mid-table sides and the bottom sides have been playing fucking ball.
Yeah,
Everyone.
The competition is crazy.
The competition, the level of quality
That's
of
true.
football
Fine.
by everyone.
Yeah,
Not,
exactly.
not even Luton, bro. Even Luton.
They were
Yeah,
giving
they're
Chelsea.
losing.
They were giving Chelsea a run for
Even
money.
then,
I understand.
everywhere across the fucking table. That's I've
Okay.
written it in my notes
But-
saying like, what the fuck?
But are Palace, Fulham, and Forest going to give you a harder game than Brighton, Brentford,
Newcastle.
and
At
West
this
Ham?
point of time, it looks like it.
it looks like it, bro.
It looks like it.
Bro,
At
it
this
looks
point of
like
time,
Brighton,
yes.
Brentford, and West Ham.
Yeah.
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 I'm saying,
Yeah,
you
bro.
can
I don't know
fucking
about
see,
that.
are you fucking
Kidding
I don't
me?
know about that.
Bro, that's what I'm seeing,
What happened
bro.
to Brighton this weekend?
Yeah, Brighton lost 3-1.
West Ham showed up.
But what happened to West Ham like the first, the first few
what
weeks?
I'm saying is,
yeah.
I look, if you put if you put Brighton in a game against Fulham, right? I would back.
Bro,
I would back Brighton.
You would back them, you would back them, yeah. But
Yeah.
the level
so
of
the
performance
question,
that
so the
Fulham-
question I'm asking now is: are you going to get a tougher game against Brighton, or are you going to get a tougher game against Fulham?
you don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
Oh, come on!
You never know,
You
dude.
don't know, bro. It's
don't know.
this is football.
It's the
Moya,
Premier
Moya,
League, bro.
Moya.
It's the Premier League.
Dude,
No,
dude,
but
hey,
you all
wait,
just give
hey,
a shit for playing against Nottingham Forest.
Yo,
And then you're like, oh no, we just
Nottingham Forest.
And then I'm like, oh no, but then you never know.
Bro, you rewind 10 years, 15 years back, right? You can win the EPL with like 78 points,
Yes,
okay?
I understand.
How many points do you need
No,
now to win?
I
bro?
am 10 years ago.
I'm
am
saying
not
how many
saying-
points you need to win now. How many points you need to win the
It's
league?
got nothing to do with how
What do
many
you mean it's
points
got nothing to do?
It's got,
Bro,
it's got
the
nothing
points-
to do with
the
the
average-
average.
No, all I'm asking is, are you going to get a tougher game against?
Okay.
No,
you
I
know
think
why?
I-
You know why I
Palace
said? You know
or-
why I said that? Because Crystal Palace and Brighton, I would compare them in the same.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, I'm not done talking, bro.
guys.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
I'm saying, yeah, Brighton is better, right?
Okay.
But at the moment, the way Crystal Palace are playing, I would put them there.
Yeah.
But Newcastle and Nottingham, I would expect Newcastle way better, bro. That's the difference. You give me the two differences, I'm giving you the two differences.
Right now, we have romanticized Brighton like crazy because
Yeah.
for the culture, right?
Yeah.
You
For the
got
culture,
like
yeah.
some fucking
Yeah,
great
yeah,
players there,
Newcastle
bro.
are fucking
But-
team with Tonali, plays like Tonali. Of course, they're going to be way better than Nottingham in my
Yeah, but
head.
at the end of the day, you're still going to expect
Yeah.
a game from Newcastle. You're still going to expect a game from Brighton. You're going to expect less of a
If
game.
you compare with them, yeah.
Look, any team
Which
can
is what
be
I'm doing.
on the day. Any team can be great. Any team can be shit. That I agree with that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
at the
it's-
end of the day, the expectations of the team that you're playing has to be in condition
Okay.
with where they are.
Let me give you an example, right? Sheffield against City, showed up, right?
Showed up, yeah,
They
they showed
limited,
up.
they
Yeah,
limited
yeah,
it,
yeah,
right? 2-1, right?
Yep.
But don't tell me, if you were to play Sheffield at home next week, you're not going to expect to win against Sheffield United.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah, but I think the point
Dude,
is
expectations and actual
Yeah, no,
performance.
the point is this is the
Because
Premier League, you
like-
know, so
like
like
Chelsea
anything can
fans.
happen.
Anything can happen,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
still
Chelsea
big.
fans after 3-0 against Luton were like, we are going to win the league.
That's
Against Luton, bro.
that's just
That's just
landed.
We don't speak for any Chelsea
Speaking of which,
fans, bro.
let's go into Chelsea. Sterling on fucking fire, bro.
Prize,
Two
yeah.
goals.
Prize.
Yeah.
2 goals,
Yeah.
1 assist. Chelsea looked sharp on that day. They were-
It took a season to get there,
Bro,
but
first
Sterling
win,
finally
first
showed
win
up.
since March for Chelsea.
Wait,
Yeah.
who did they win against?
Luton.
Exactly.
Luton, bro.
Why are we? Listen, I'm sorry, lah.
No,
but
man, but
Luton-
Chelsea have been playing.
No, yeah, but you
Luton,
never know.
Luton,
Luton,
so
bro.
good, man.
Bro,
Hey, Brighton, Luton.
They are like,
I feel like
Luton's gonna be Champions
this
League.
Is
Bro, bro,
this
bro,
is
bro,
the
bro.
first time
Yeah.
I'm seeing United fans so fucking on the edge after winning a game this weekend. Can you imagine if they had lost the game?
Bro, our discussion just now was about mid-table teams, right? Luton, we're not gonna label them as a mid-table team, right?
Look at the stadium.
For
bro.
me, they are definitely out of the EPL. They're gonna get relegated this
Bro,
season.
they're gonna win the Premier League,
We're
bro.
only 3 games in, but they're definitely gonna get
But
relegated.
you never know. They can win the Premier League, right?
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, they're only 9 points.
There's a controversial statement, then there's a ridiculous statement. Okay.
No, hey, you never know, bro.
Okay. Chelsea fans are not here.
No Chelsea
fuck
fans.
them, lah.
No Chelsea
What
fans.
can we
let's-
say about the 3-0 win? Just
What
Sterling
can we say?
performing.
Sterling performing,
showing
yeah.
up
Just put
finally,
on their
right?
mask lah. We just
Just-
put.
No, I will say this.
Okay, let me just be.
No, I'll say this for
league
Chelsea
starts
though.
now.
Yeah.
I only watched because they played Liverpool the first game.
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez though.
Oh,
Enzo
yeah.
Fernandez is a
Yeah.
baller. Bro.
Yeah.
He's a baller lah. Like he missed the pen the last game I think, but
Yeah, yeah.
so far for what I've seen, he's worth
he's pretty
every
sick.
penny.
He's
He's
pretty
worth
sick.
every penny. Though.
He got the flair.
He got it, bro. He
No,
got
it's
it, bro.
all they need is this team to click. And
Exactly,
Look,
yeah.
I don't see that happening this season. I don't
Yeah?
see that
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
anytime soon. No, there is a reason because look, Manchester United got 3 players also, difficult to kind of gel in. Kai Havertz, it's still hard for him to come in.
Yeah.
The new player, Rice is doing well.
Yeah, he is,
given
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then you got like, even if Urian Timber would have come in, maybe there would be some bedding in time. And this is 10 out of 11 players.
Urian.
Julian. With a J.
Urian.
You
Oh,
called
yeah.
him
Urine. Urine,
That's because it's a urine test timber. Right now.
Who are you talking about right now?
No, but I'm just saying Chelsea,
Yeah, yeah.
with 10 out of 11 players being new and being never played before, and then
Yeah.
they got Caicedo now, they got Lavia coming in. It's just, it's going to take time
Nkunku's
to...
gone, injured.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
What
look,
I would say is-
Pochettino is going to take some time to figure out what is...
Did you see that clip of him where in the press conference,
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
the journalist asked him about
Malang Sarr.
Malang Sarr, and then he was like, "Who?"
Really?
Yeah,
Did he
he was,
really?
and then he literally was dumbfounded for like I think 30 seconds. He was, and then he was like,
I didn't know Bowley signed another player.
Where's his name on the list? Where's his name on the list?
No, and the thing is, look, it will take some time for them to gel, and I don't think Pochettino knows
he doesn't.
his
I mean, he clearly
top
doesn't,
11.
yeah.
My controversial opinion right now is that I actually believe, and I hope this doesn't happen, but I think he's gonna get them working much earlier than next season. I think it might be this
It might
season.
I would
leave
say
this
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
The fact that they don't have European
Yeah,
football.
that's exactly
will help
that.
them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Controversial.
Yep.
They will work faster than Man United.
No, but
I don't
That
know.
is
I
the
don't know.
hottest take ever, bro.
that is not a hot take. That's a ridiculous
Can you imagine?
take.
I want to see that.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I want to see that, bro.
Wait,
Drop a comment if you want to see that
it
happen.
is not. It is not too. It's not
Yeah,
too
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
to think that.
It's not.
It's just not. It's not. It's not.
It's not a
You know, whatever we say, right? You'll be what the fuck. But when you say that,
Like,
I said that is not a hot take. Did I not say that is not a hot take? I said that was not a hot take. Please rewind the clip and show that I said that is not a hot take. And I agree with him because that's what he said. It's not a hot take. Jesus Christ.
No, Moya was
Everything
saying
I say
that
is
is not
just
the craziest thing to say.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
he's saying it's not the
I'm just saying
craziest
it's not
thing
a hot
to say.
take. That is not a hot take. That is something that anyone can say.
Okay.
I mean, look, put it this way.
more coffee, please.
Put it this way, right? Both United and Chelsea are not going to win the league this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Right?
Definitely.
Next season, if Chelsea gel,
Anything can happen.
anything happens.
Anything can happen.
Right, Luton can win the league. United can win the league.
A quick shout out to Spurs.
Right.
Bro, Spurs were top of the league for even though it was for a
24
few
hours.
hours. They were top of the league.
Hey, there's a lot.
They are doing so much better without
Without
Harry
Kane.
Kane. Their fluidity in football is also better.
I would say they will be much better with Harry Kane.
Dude, they are playing with 10 men.
Did you see this like player ratings, right? So like the entire 11 of the
7.6, 8.2.
So the entire Spurs 11,
And then Richarlison.
everything is like 7, 8,
yeah.
and then you reach Richarlison 4.7.
Okay, can we talk about Richarlison? You guys watch the game?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
guys?
This
The
guy-
chances that he got.
I feel bad lah.
I
Why?
don't, bro.
I feel-
Come on.
I don't feel bad.
Why?
Zero, man.
I have no sympathy for
Yeah,
Richarlison.
zero sympathy, man.
The guy is a dick.
Yeah.
Look,
but
as
like-
much as I hate Liverpool, I still have something for Darwin Nunez. Okay? As much as I hate
Darwin Nunez.
No. He's more like Lamb. But Richarlison, I got no pity for that fuckface.
it's
Okay?
like-
That's the whole time he was just
just chirping though, just chirping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
man,
was just
chirping.
diving. He was just making life difficult.
So what-
He is like the Diego Costa of the modern
Who can't
times.
score
No,
goals.
but Diego Costa is
Diego
good.
Costa,
Diego
yeah,
Costa
yeah,
was
Diego
good.
Costa was damn
Diego
good,
Costa
bro.
was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Diego Costa was good. though.
Yeah.
But everybody hates him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know
You saw
that
what
he's that player
Antonio
without
said.
skill.
Yeah, you saw what Antonio said about him. He was like, "Oh, that guy, like, I don't know why he's taking his shirt off because he doesn't score goals or anything like that." And then Richarlison said, "Like, oh, how many World Cup goals does Antonio has? Like, Antonio plays for Jamaica. Or, like, what's he supposed to do, bro? You
Oh
play
yeah,
for
Mikel
Brazil.
Antonio, right? You mean
Richarlison's playing for
I
Brazil.
thought you were
bro.
talking about Antonio Conte. I was like Jamaica.
Apparently there was a thing that Richarlison is not going to shake his hand. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit
that was
as well.
right.
It's like this game, this season's
Yeah.
game. I'm not
Bro,
going
you
to
see
shake.
what Mikel Antonio is doing at West
Yeah.
Ham, bro. He can say
But-
whatever he
No,
wants
look,
to say.
listen.
bro.
Hey, but Madison
Yeah,
has
James
arrived.
Madison.
Madison
has arrived.
I said it
Yeah.
from the. I said
Yeah.
it
Sign
from
Madison.
Madison, man.
No, yeah, I'll give you that. Like, you did say,
Madison, bro.
you did say you can rewind
Madison
the
with
clip.
the
Unlike this
mad
fella, you
seconds.
can rewind this clip.
Madison, like you look at Madison, he was in that same class as it was James Madison, Jack Grealish, and Jadon Sancho.
Yep.
Right? Between the three, right?
Yep.
And I just thought that he was overlooked for so long.
Yep.
Especially by England, right?
Yeah, Southgate
I
doesn't.
mean,
Yeah,
Mount
Southgate
was
always
in there
overlooks
also,
him. Yeah.
Mount was in there, but
Mount
he's
was
not-
just
got
Yeah,
peer
now he's
pressured
not,
into
lah.
taking him to the World Cup.
Yeah.
You got peer
man.
pressure.
And I just don't know why none of the top six, the top six who finished top six last season made a play for Madison.
Yeah, I think Madison is
Oh
insane.
wait, Newcastle did.
Yeah, I think Madison has definitely arrived, and he's able to show us what he's taking himself to the next level now, which is really really nice to see because I've also always rated Madison.
Yep.
And then you got like Udogi, right? Is it Udogi?
Udogi. What? Who the fuck is he?
I don't know, bro.
The other Sa,
The other Sa.
he came in like debuted against United.
Yeah.
So they've got some quality players.
And
Yes,
Bissouma
Bissouma.
has
Yeah.
No,
returned.
look,
Bissouma, yeah.
at the end
But
of the
Spurs
day,
haven't used Kane's money yet, right?
no. And I don't think
And
he will-
Levy will not use it.
No, Levy will keep it in his pocket.
Yeah.
But no, I give 100% of
Postecoglou.
this thing to Postecoglou.
Post it and glue.
Postecoglou.
Post it and glue.
Okay, post it and glue.
Post it and glue.
Look, Big Ange, I give him credit, lah, bro.
Bro, his statement. Okay, for me, I hate to say this, right? But not only are Spurs winning, and not only are they also playing quite
playing
well.
good, bro.
They're playing
They're
good
playing good.
football. But also their manager, what? Postecoglou, right? Postecoglou, right? He's also winning me over with his conferences.
Yeah.
Like the things that he says.
Because it's Australian wit, you know what I'm saying? You know who he reminds me of? Arsene Wenger.
Oh shit! Don't say that. Bro.
Nobody knew who he was. Nobody knew who he was when he came to Arsenal. He came from Japan, right? Yeah. He came in with a whole new this thing. He changed Arsenal from this team who basically did things like
he's just witty as fuck because just last week the journalist was saying like, wow, like well done, you're playing really well, and then his reply was, I'm just impersonating Pep, mate.
Yeah.
He just said that.
Someone said, Gary Neville said that. Gary Neville said that, but he's just copying Pep.
Yeah. And then I'm just impersonating Pep.
Okay, speaking of which, we'll move on to City. They also did a comeback. Rodri coming in clutch, bro.
He is the clutches of the clutch.
It's just City things. They went down for like 1 minute and they got
but
it's so frustrating.
It's very, very obvious that City are not the team that they were.
Oh yeah,
at all. Now with three games.
Who said that? Who had predicted the apple crumble?
Hey, I predicted the apple. I was all for the apple crumble, but even the apple crumble is not really
No, it's not crumbling. But like I said, look, the question is whether City are 5 points weaker than they were.
Yeah, that's the question.
Right?
It looks like it.
It looks more than that.
It looks more than that.
Pep is out.
For 2 weeks.
back-
For
back
2 weeks, right? A few weeks. Yeah.
No, but look, the past 2 games, how many touches had what's his name, Haaland have?
Yeah.
How many goals did he score? Yes, he scored one. He blanked the last game. He scored one here. Missed the penalty. He
Bro,
did.
but like if you watch the game, right? Sheffield, I think every time Haaland got the ball, they just dogpiled him.
Yeah.
And there was literally a moment where he tried to get a header from a cross.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
3 Sheffield players fell on top of him. It was crazy.
Yes.
And the moment that Grealish finally made that lob
That
and then
little
he
pass,
scored it, if you
He
watch his
was like-
celebration,
he was
his
like relieved.
celebration was just like, oh, thank fuck.
And the guy jumped on his back and
Yeah.
The random fan coming in.
No, but
who
I
is
mean,
this, bro?
it's no longer cut the supply, bro. You get what I'm saying? There's no Kevin De Bruyne. There's no supply.
Yeah, he's just whacked the shit out of Haaland.
Because right now, what do you call it? Alvarez is playing in the number 10. The De Bruyne role. And
He's not. Yeah.
So now you would say that Man City, Brighton.
I don't know, man. Sheffield United.
Where's Luton, guys?
No lah, Luton's still
Luton down there, bro.
Hey,
You never know with Brighton and Man City.
The thing is, according to them, it's like Luton Town, Manchester United, and then everyone else. According to
That's
them.
more like.
you actually think Luton Town is below Manchester United?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give them that, bro.
Okay.
You're transitioning.
Sheffield above.
Okay, next we are going to talk who else did I leave out? No, the Brighton West Ham game. That's the last game that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
West Ham winning with what? 18% possession.
This was more so the Brighton that I expected actually.
So this is the
before
heartbreak
league
thing. This
started.
is the heartbreak thing that I was talking about, right? You know, like you just never know in the EPL.
That's the point.
Look, whatever said and done, that game when I watched it, it was 100% classic David Moyes.
Yeah.
100%. Sit back,
He should have stayed in Man United.
absorb.
And you know what's the difference?
Three goals.
I feel now, right? It's Moyes finally doing what he can. It's because he's finally got the player that he's always needed,
Harry
which is
Maguire.
Which you want?
in Prowse, which is in James
yeah.
Ward-Prowse.
But would you
And
want
I
that
do-
kind of football at Arsenal?
No,
No, that's the
I
thing.
wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't want that.
But you gotta understand what team he's.
Yeah, no, this is
But the thing
classic
is,
Moyes.
when he was at United, he tried doing that.
Yeah.
So like,
And that's the identity of Man United that I miss, right? I miss that kind of Man United, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah, there has been improvement
but like,
since then.
West Ham just announced that they're going to sign Mohamed Kudus.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They beat all of us, man.
They
They
beat
beat
Barca,
Arsenal.
yeah,
Yeah, they beat
And
everyone.
we're going to sign Harry Maguire. Please sign.
It's a very shocking decision. Kudus,
Yeah,
huh?
I don't know.
He saw them beat Brighton and it was like, I'm signing up.
It reminds me of the Mascherano Tevez deal. Remember when both of them signed for West Ham out of
Out of
nowhere?
That
That was a dodgy ass deal, right? That was a
People
dodgy
went
ass
to
deal.
jail for that
Yeah,
deal.
that was a dodgy ass.
What I wanted to say is, at the start of the season, I could have seen 9 teams, right?
Yeah.
9 teams battling it out for the top 6 space.
Yeah.
Now I'm throwing West Ham in there, right?
So 10 already.
It's just that.
It's just that
10 teams.
class.
So what I'm saying
Fuck it
is,
lah, let's go 19 teams.
what I'm saying is teams like United, teams like Chelsea, and even Liverpool, they are just as likely to finish, say, 4th or 5th as they are 8th or 9th.
Fair.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Right?
of the.
So 5th to 9th is that golf
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like, I don't know, man.
Okay,
It's a tough season.
there's a feisty wrap up of last week's games. We don't have just the tips in terms of. You know what? We will. Okay, we're gonna have a game. Okay, between both sides.
Okay.
Oh, a game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a game this week.
Okay.
Okay.
So, it's just the tip. Maybe you can call it something else like just one ball.
So what's gonna happen is the loser of this game,
Losing
has-
side?
the losing side has to do just the
Oh,
okay. Okay.
Sorry, what's just it? What was
Oh, it's-
He's
guys been watching our show,
Just
man.
don't ask.
Sorry.
Don't ask, just do.
Okay. So it's gonna be a very simple one.
That is not the name of the segment. Don't just ask. Don't
Let's go.
I don't know.
I don't know what we're doing, but let's go.
It's gonna be the game of lies.
The game of life.
yes.
Okay, the game of lies.
All right,
the
good.
game of lies where I'm gonna name a category.
Okay.
And then you guys tell me how many
Can.
of that you.
Of course, a
you
lawyer
can
has
name,
played the game of
okay?
lies, right?
Oh, okay.
But the difference is you guys have to go back and forth answering.
Okay.
So let's just say
okay.
how many items in a kitchen you guys
Can.
can name.
Okay.
Okay, let's just say your team says 20.
Okay.
So you have to name 20 in 30 seconds.
Okay, and he has to
Okay?
go one.
So
How
it's
many
1,
Hoffenheim
2,
players
3,
can you-
4. So it goes back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a very simple one. Can we have a timer for 30 seconds there, brother?
Football related, right? Or we were
Football
like, oh, okay. I
No lah.
thought
How
I was just listing the kitchen items. in my head.
I was
I was like, toaster, wok. I got
Okay.
two.
We're gonna start off very simple, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
suddenly nervous.
Oh, not yet. How many Premier League teams can you name in 30 seconds this season?
You guys start.
We have
Oh, we have
go
to start.
No. But
No,
we
no,
just
how many
give
number?
number.
How many?
We just
You
start.
give us
We just
number,
We just start
yeah.
low. 10.
10?
12.
12?
Why do we start? Why do we say that?
So, can you name more than 12 Premier League teams?
We can name. Yeah, we can name more.
We
How
can.
many? So you're going
13.
13. Yeah.
14.
14.
Lie. Are you thinking it's a lie? 14 teams in 30 seconds.
No.
We're gonna go back and forth.
What was that? 14.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, this discussion. You think we can go 15?
Yeah, we can go 15.
You can't put a lot of pressure on me, bro.
Bet, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
15.
15.
Fuck it,
You want to go 16?
bro. Balls deep.
They go with balls.
Yeah, balls deep, bro.
Dude, this show's called Balls Deep.
The game is called. Are you gonna go balls deep? It's not lies anymore, bro.
I think we can.
I think
16.
we can.
Okay.
Lies.
Lies. Okay. Put the down
It's not
Wanna
about
go-
the name.
Name.
I wanted to get that number up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Luton.
Man City.
Liverpool.
Chelsea.
Man United.
Arsenal.
Sheffield.
Spurs.
Chelsea done already.
Dude.
Why? Fulham.
West Ham.
Shit.
3, 2.
Okay.
Wow, the fumble of the year, bro. That was mad, bro.
Bro, Adam was like, you're putting all pressure on me. I was like, bro, I want to get the numbers up, bro. I want to get the numbers up.
Bro, 16.
I mean, there's so many teams.
That's it.
No wonder this fella just throws out random
Dude, I was waiting to that Bordeaux. Hoffenheim.
Okay.
1-0.
How many did you get?
They got like 8 or something. They got 8, bro.
No,
We were
no.
not counting 15.
Nah,
Bro, we were going to get it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't go again.
Let's go.
Two more, okay?
Yep.
If it's a draw, both of y'all have to do just the tip.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
How many top 20 all-time Premier League goal scorers can you name in 30 seconds?
Oh, that's freaking
How many?
How many can you name? I'll go with you. Start.
3.
Many?
3.
Yeah, I swear I was going to say 3.
Premier League.
Not division one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
three.
1992 and above.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I want to say 3 as well, but I can't say
let's
that,
just
right?
go one up. Let's
Let's just go one up.
Yeah, I'm a one up kind of guy.
Yeah. Me too.
No point saying 7.
5.
Five.
You
Okay,
guys
five.
can throw a stone, you know.
Five.
Lies.
Oh, for real?
Okay, bro, that's so easy.
Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna allow.
I jumped the gun. I didn't consult.
Talk about it.
I didn't consult.
5 seconds to decide.
Okay, 6.
4.
6?
Yeah, okay.
Let's just
Okay,
say
6.
we're going balls deep, bro. We're going balls deep, bro.
Are you gonna go balls deep?
Yeah.
Is top 20 of who has scored the most goals.
Yes,
So any of the 20.
Any of the 20. We don't have to go in a... Can we go 7?
5, 4, 3,
Sure.
2,
Okay, 7.
That's a lie.
5,
That's cap.
4. Cap. Okay,
Yeah.
cap. We're gonna go 30 seconds on the clock.
I think okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Harry Kane.
Shearer.
Wayne Rooney.
Henry.
3 more.
Is Rude there?
Just name a name, man.
Rude Van Nistelrooy.
No.
Okay.
Can I go now?
No, yes, go.
Bobby Charlton.
No. Just say a name, man. Name a striker.
I told you, bro.
Bobby Charlton.
Bro, the list goes Andy Cole, Sergio Aguero, Frank Lampard, Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen, Robin Van Persie, Mohamed Salah, Robbie Keane, Dwight York.
Bobby Charlton, bro. Bobby Charlton.
I had all those names in my head already. I had all those names.
At the buzzer.
Okay.
But mad respect for Bobby Charlton.
He got the World Cup from Lisbon.
That's a madness.
It's a Bobby C.
Hey man, as the punishment, both of you all, please.
But then we didn't even have to do it.
Bro, make him work for us,
Just
bro.
one ball.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
Just the tip.
Beautiful.
Okay, guys. Before we wrap up the show, we're just gonna very quickly talk about a very heated game that's gonna happen that Kevin isn't worried about at all.
Nope.
Not
Next week, he knows for sure that you are gonna win. It's
I didn't say that.
Arsenal versus.
I said I'm not worried. I didn't say we're gonna win. What the fuck? No, okay. Let me. There is a
No, you were
difference.
hopeful.
I'm excited for the game.
excited.
I think that
Yeah.
if look, the last time we lost the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Right? And then who do we play? Liverpool. Everybody thought that this was the game that we're going to kena 17,000 or something.
Yeah.
Right? It was going to be a basketball score. It was going to be this. It was going to be that. What happened?
What happened?
We won.
Okay.
Right? We played well. We gelled together. Now look, I'm excited for this game because this is the kind of games that Man United shows up for. And I think, and this is the kind of games
That's
that Man United
That's interesting.
clip this. Yes.
That's interesting.
Look, it could go horribly wrong.
So he's not saying that you're not gonna win.
But I'm excited for this
me-
game. I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried. I'm excited. Do you know you understand?
Yeah. I respect that. I respect.
if
you
you're not
understand.
worried, that means you're very confident. Is what I'm saying.
I'm confident that Man
He's
United
confidently excited, okay?
I'm confident that Man United will show up. I'm confident that, the players will get together and say, look, we cannot lose to Arsenal. And I hope that is what they're feeling.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay, so what's the score prediction, bro?
Yeah.
2-0.
So he thinks he's gonna win.
To Man United. What do you want me to say? 4-0 to Arsenal. But I'm not worried. Fuck that. Of course I'm going to say it's a 2-0. Of course I'm going to say. Of course I'm going to. Look, if you ask me for
you're not gonna win.
I wish I had your confidence. No, we're playing at the Emirates.
Yes.
We're playing at the Emirates. United have a really, really shitty
We played at the
record.
Anfield also, after the 2 losses.
No.
Did you not?
Dude, we lost 7-0
This guy
at
is
Anfield.
Fair enough.
This guy is
Fair enough.
literally-
They played
We
overnight.
played 6 games against the top 6 last season. I think we lost 5 away,
Okay.
right? So like,
But these are the games that United show up for, bro.
I wish I had. Look, in an ideal world, I wish I had the vigor and confidence of Kevin.
What else do I have left?
I am more pragmatic.
But
I
that
don't
means,
think we're gonna win,
Oh, I mean,
but I will not go as far as to say that we'll lose.
Yeah.
So 1-1 draw.
Okay,
That's
fair.
That's a very
fair.
yeah,
That's fair.
For pundit.
This is not a bet, guys. This is not a bet. I just want
What do
to.
you think is going to be the score?
I think 1-1 is a good shout though, but I want to be like different skill. I think Arsenal's gonna win like 2-1.
That's
How's
not
that
very
different?
Yeah, no, because he went 1-1. So like,
Okay.
yeah.
Idris.
I think.
Okay, wait, let me give mine.
Oh,
then you
yeah,
can do
yeah,
your
yeah.
speech because I know you got a whole ass speech. Arsenal.
Yeah, 1-1 is such a good.
1-0 lah to Arsenal.
Okay.
I think
1-0.
Rashford's going to score in the first minute as customary. At
Emirates right now, right?
And then
Yeah.
I think we'll score.
Okay.
I think United.
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
1-0.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Sterling against one Bissaka
I
is
think-
something I'm really looking forward to.
Sterling.
Sterling pula. What's it? Saka. Thank you for this. Saka against one Bissaka.
Yeah.
That was
Saka.
too mad now. fact check. Sterling plays.
I think that if we started our last 3 games the same formation, the same tactics as how we ended our season last year, the last season, then I will be very confident.
Yeah.
I'll be very confident.
But you guys.
But because of the experiments that we have been doing the past 3 games,
Why is he
right?
smoking?
Yeah, I don't know what because of the
Pep wearing off on him.
Partey against Rashford.
yeah, because of the
I don't know, man.
because of the
Partey against Rashford, bro.
because of the experiments that we've been having, it does worry me a bit. But at the same time, like I said earlier, I am very confident that for the United game, that Arteta will go back to the basics. He will revert back to the original game
You
plan.
think Partey will not going to play?
Oh no, Partey will play.
No, right
In
back.
right back?
No, he'll play. He'll play in the middle.
Okay.
He'll play in the middle.
But then where's Rice
right
gonna play?
behind Rice and also Odegaard, right? And then the question is Havertz going to get a start, right? Is Havertz going to get a start or is Nketiah going to start, right? And that's
Oh,
the
that's the
question.
question, yep.
So if we go back to the basics, then it's going to be a win for Arsenal. But at the same time, you're saying that Højlund might start, is it?
No.
He won't. Let's be real.
Is he gonna? Do you think he's going to come off the bench?
That'll be so
I think he'll
harsh.
start on the bench.
Because for me, that's the defining factor, right? I have seen enough United debutants, right, score against Arsenal.
I feel like Ten Hag and Arteta also don't know who's gonna start. But these fellas and you all know. Holland definitely not. I'm really gonna go back to it.
He started training this week. Like he's not going to start the game.
Yeah, that'll
It's
be
not-
harsh for
that's
him.
not- that would- it's if Ten Hag did that, then I also would say like, hey Ten Hag, come on lah.
It's a Ten Hag problem then.
Sure. Why not? It's never a Klopp problem though.
Okay.
I want to say 3-0 to the Arsenal. though.
Whoa,
3-0.
That came out now. That's
you want to change? You want to change?
Yeah, 3-0. 3-0.
With that,
No,
we wanna
with
roll.
that, like, I don't know if this is
With
going to
that,
happen. I'm very pragmatic.
with that-
3-0.
With that, please in the comments let us know your score predictions for
I'm just like,
Arsenal versus
Fulham,
Man
give him a
United. Let us know what you think about the episode. Let us know what you think about the new game that we just invented.
That was a fun game.
Nice, bro.
Hey,
There's a
yo.
new
Winners, bro.
Yeah?
Winners right here.
Ball, are you gonna go balls deep or not?
Winners.
We didn't rip it off. Other than that, please share our videos. Tag us in the stories. 'Cause I feel like you all need to.
FPL.
Yeah. Good reminder.
Of course, this guy.
Seriously, what place are you, bro?
Okay, wait. Before that,
Out of nowhere.
17 out of like 600, right?
okay.
bro.
Please tag us in your stories, your favorite moments, especially Kavin's outburst this episode. Please tag us. I want to watch and share it.
Yeah.
FPL currently led. I'm number 554 by the way.
Hey, I'm higher than you.
Out of the pundits, Mr. Moyet here found himself in number 17, bro.
Nice.
What a guy.
Meteorical rise.
Thank you, Malo Gusto.
Malo Gusto, bro.
He's doing a
Is
West Ham.
cash in your squad? as
I
well?
got Malo Gusto and Cash. I also have Richarlison and
Oh
Onana.
my
both
god,
got
0-0. Okay.
I understand.
84. I'm 84.
Shout out to Praveen Rangasamy, the Messiah. Is his team? He's number 1 currently, right?
Ooh, 360.
Is he number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Praveen
Congratulations to
Hey,
you, bro.
shout out, Praveen.
Shout out Praveen.
Let's see his team. Let's see his
shout
team.
out.
Let's see his
By
team.
the way, end of the season, we have a trophy, right? For the person who finishes first, we have a trophy, guys.
Yeah.
Stop
not
looking
our
at your own team.
I'm
bro.
not. I'm looking at Praveen's team.
Praveen's
Shout
team.
out, Praveen.
Okay.
Fucking Matty Cash, man.
There's
Out of nowhere,
The
man.
3 people that triple captain him, right? There's 3 people in the world that
Yes.
triple captain
Yeah,
him.
6 people.
6 people
This
that triple
guy
captain
triple
him.
captain?
He didn't. Okay. All right. With that, we're gonna wrap up the show. Thank you very.
You think Liverpool gonna win against Villa? All this mighty cash.
No.
No.
Why we bringing that? But I like it, bro. I like it, bro.
Gonna win. Darwin NUNEZ.
Darwin NUNEZ is there, bro.
He's going to...
Please,
Please, Liverpool fans, triple captain Darwin NUNEZ
Yes.
next week.
You're not gonna regret it.
You are not going to regret it.
As the highest scoring pundit on FPL this week, triple captain Darwin NUNEZ.
All right. Thank you very much for watching Balls Deep. See you guys, baby.